14 years when I dropped out of school because I was pregnant. That was in the year 2009. I was 14 years by then. So since then, when I had my first child, I was having this desire to go back to school. But because of financial constraint, I was working to provide for myself and for my child. So I decided I would go back to school. So as I was preparing, I got pregnant again because I was staying with a man. So I had to drop that desire again and start all over. But along the line, I had the desire that I wanted to go back to school. And unfortunately, I got pregnant the third one. Yes. But after that, I decided I would go to school. So I left the man and I started my life. From there, I started selling to provide for myself and the children. And many people were advising me that I was brilliant, I should go back to school. So I took the bold step and I went to so-called the Bogame MAGHS Form 2. That was 2018. And in 2019, I wrote my BEC and I passed. I was admitted in Maori School, which was last year. I want to thank the government. I know it's not only me that is going through this, and because of the free SHS, I've come back to school. There are a lot out there. To me, it is a good thing. It is a good thing.
Yes, okay. I think it's helping. Say we put a lot of people back to school.
Yes.
What they say because last year, for example, you we were brick. Now, the guidance and counseling. Be whom I say, Mr. Sasu, Yankola ni be manos, thousands of people are reporting so Omawo, but don't be some come back. They want to come back to school. But I'm munyasa akwenyano emba. And I'm so. You Director General Bekasao, your name Minister Bekasao. The Minister and Director General see Akunyani Kasao. What they are saying, even not even Minister, they have already complained to him a lot. They are kind of crying before. No, so let's do this policy because Abeboa Omanfm no. Inti we no there, Abeboa. The one who Ghana no. But we want to ensure that at least a lot of the people who are out there no get access going to school. And not in a free SHS here. Free SHS by say at least a lot of people who cannot get access to schools, at least they can go back to classroom.
Yeah, but back to young common idea. Any baby I drew. I say Yamra share placement na drew more wa first school so mako in Sia. On here ni mu say schools in Siano emu baako ena ne sabeka na mo betumi ayi na a different school.
And when the man say me church room. These are the group of people that we want to place them. We are a selection criteria. No, one last year, now you choose 5 schools. But this year, you choose 6 schools. 6 schools, no. You are supposed to choose maximum of 1 school from category A, which comprises of 79 schools or category A on. For example, Wesley Girls, Pope John, St. Peter's, Addis Adele, such schools in category A, no, they have 71. Maximum of 1 school from there. And I want category B, which comprises of 239 schools. 239 schools. And also maximum of 2. You can only select maximum of 2 schools from there. And I want category C, which comprises of 555 schools. You can only choose 5 schools, maximum of 5 schools from there. Then you choose 1 catchment area day school. The last year, the catchment area day school, no, you menu. I didn't know you said there are a lot of some schools will be a replacement, no. A replacement, no. Now they are under capacity of 30%.
Okay.
But just as I say, nipa 100 number requests here, only a nipa 30 per and a course our school, no.
And I be a 70
into Bohuna boarding spaces, no. Into civil last schools in Yashishana for 3 years. It is our schools, no.
Okay.
Until we pull those schools to one category. And here no say a friend no my first special boarding schools. That's 120.
Okay.
It is a category D no. 120 schools no. So you choose any of the 120 schools now. You can choose it as day or what boarding. But you choose outside the 120 schools now. You have to choose that category D no as what day.
When you might explain your travel for.
Yes.
Okay.
We did a very good public sensitization.
Okay.
Now we say I didn't and now we're in your school. Now we're in your school. Yes, friend we say order of merit. And nothing I say placement is by merit.
Okay.
Placement is why by merit. And this is national service I show one to 2 course babies are based upon we are in. Okay. Because a whole year exams.
Exams and
performance on any determine the competition in the church.
Memoir memfan is 6 schools na ma picking on.
Yes.
My performance a bit to me a year free out of 6 schools no ma school for mana. And I say my performance we were within the same schools.
You were within that school, same schools. I'm sure. For example, you share data. Me ma ye nipa baako na say or ye analysis of the data selection choice near the buy no. Wesley Girls High School. A nipa 6,646 in the choose Wesley Girls High School. But omo pay only 720.
And afa. Okay.
Into just any panning in Antimin Wesley Girls High School. So what you say? Intino. So when you Wesley Girls are the category B na unyaya no obetimi a den ne mod based upon the performance no obetimi anya ne category B. Mama nchechum say na computer na yedi. Ko. Say yenya biodata. Yenya school I select here and all results are. On say you choose school no program by program. Into ABS 6,646 school and we na way for no your friends your friends make Wesley Girls. A bet aligning ubia from what the highest to the what lowest based upon the program. But just what you say. Until be onya 8 ones with 8 ones with maybe a raw score of let's say ABA 500 and let's say 60 on the very first. ABA 8 ones with what 500 agree 6. What you say with 8 ones 560, maybe agree 6 with 8 ones 500 and maybe a 40. Tibidi do so until be no say Wesley Girls can say me pay general science for only 100. Into do 100 persons now cut it they do call second choice. Based on that program like that to Sanebeno. So what you say?
Second choice no so one to me
unqualified next hotel choice sir could see time on because ABA you couldn't because due to your performance you couldn't get any of your choices near the self placement.
Okay, perfect.
So what you say?
But sometimes
that is how the system actually
exams
works.
corona and quadani you know with the same school but we say me share media no results we no na me nya media na ye chen we
very well very well. You were three areas. What are the 3 areas? Ubu otusu day. Ubu otusu ebia program.
Okay.
Ebia program by the status that day or boarding. For example, the competition in the boarding is not the same as the competition in day.
Okay.
Because we ebia Wesley Girls are nipo mchusu boarding no mudoso. Nipo mchusu day na eden. Osa. So they say into ebia day no obi onya even a grade 10 credit menya. But obi onya even a grade 06 no crown or choose boarding because of the competition in the boarding because a number of people choose boarding in Wesley Girls.
So obi a kodidia.
Remember I mean church movie. And a year also by program. Science program in Wesley Girls High School a year more difficult, more competitive than home economics in your friend is saying Wesley Girls. Last year, for example, Ubinya 07 with the highest raw score were Wesley Girls. But Ubinya aggregate what? Ubinya aggregate 18 in home economics or 14 Utiminya Wesley Girls.
Okay.
Because the competition in home economics is not the same as the competition in what?
science.
It's a volunteer, sir.
Okay.
Third situation, is a you be a friend, public equity. No, ora Matthew Poku Pempene, when a buy. School. Or see, all the first class schools, 30% of the classrooms must come from the public schools. So what you say? Into Bobo last year, Bobo say, Ubuha public schools. Your status are when Ubinya grade 36 on your St. Peter's.
Yeah.
Ubinya, we are friends saying, Abri girls. Ubinya grade 22, 28, 31 on your Abri girls.
My monitors are Quadano or performance.
They are doing extremely well.
Okay.
They are doing extremely well. Can you believe that way? About news so being a grade 10 of a public school on your grade 31 or something like that. He was was part of the first 10. Our big girls you go and can you believe that way? About news so being a grade 10 of a public school on your grade 31 or something like that. He was was part of the first 10. Our big girls you go and ask the big girls headmistress. She will tell you.
Okay.
So these are the scenarios that I'm giving you. So what you say very well. So this
complex, but I'm saying quite me because what the home command.
Yes.
I will forward to me at TSC. If you said okay, say be a person called every girls.
Yes.
Now course our kwakoye no. So competition will course no so a cattle from maybe at the same school no maybe a competition near kwada be a great crowd was so be nya
yes. Because every girl my light on a light no. Every girls last year science alone more than 1,000 people had 6 ones.
Uncle Munyana also qualify. School no so fast science be at
300.
Wow.
So who to the major but no be a almost the same home economics.
No, no, man, who wants to say, "Mamma, pressure, Monya, double track."
But no, maybe home economics, no, maybe less than even 100 people, maybe got a grade 6. But that's what the mention get a grade 6. Maybe no also pay 300 or home economics. It will be only a grade 10.
I think, sir, you be here, minister, once again, because said you're okay. Maybe kwada be 1,000 betumi qualify for science e wo school back home nka ye mom kwan mom yam pass science no because ho so de ani akere na say bia ye need double track na wo say kat san kwada na say mom koy course for fra ye ankasa aso
o so de better repeat bi
me say me kire say e bia school bi nkwada a wo matumi qualify with 6 o me bia 1,000 anka o nyina nya science a e wo say nko mo ye because o mo qualify nenso so school no ntimi mfa be a school what facility and also more science no enti me mfa wo nyina e de na moye
say don't know edobeko honest way
honest e na be honya science no koye wo
there be say ebu a tie ebu a say honest program e be for example me
the next program say qualify for science mo say the next program
o tie asama ye can say placement is by merit even though we qualify when you are 6. But because of the competition, went to me.
Competition at 17 America.
And I'm saying went to me. And I can't see choose to 6 schools.
Tiemika men come from out. Meka ede ema minister. Competition ne enti. And ama kwadana nkebi kura qualify as science. No way to me. I walk right because exams. Ne bibi kakra ne see na ama want to me anya that score na. I'm obedient son home. But ka science no obetumi NY ni year pa. But yeah never form because competition e wo ho. I don't call it for double track. Na fe hu akohia say ne enchem because nkwala we no nyina e qualify no.
A lot of people can go.
Yes, last year say na nka mo mfam but awofo no push ya say mo mfam double track mra.
Because a lot of people can go in. Yes. That's why you are saying. Yes. So I support what you are saying.
Yes.
But Ghana the ratings and Ghana for sometimes they also complaining about the double track system.
Omo man ko bi na complaining. Pese ma ekobi it is a brigade obi apese ne ba kobi kwada no bi o qualify opa ma mi amana na tie dia awofo no beka akwala no qualify oni ne yonko and almost ko nyina so mo ye science mo nyina qualify aggregate 6 but score no and ama we anya kwa awuram na we anya kwa awuram akwala no ba fia no osu So you catch our phone and say akwada no amukura catch say na trafie for maybe 3 months 4 months na we no kona bra o de ani gia na tifie wa ha se na osua na ade
me to ase pa
eju omo ake kan ye omo man kobi na nye makobi
me to ase pa so what them join when me church mo we say a very complex system. You should really sit down and Osha from 2017 sani beto no we have actually made it so complex to ensure that at least most of the problems will be resolved. But sometimes I am a man for NTS brain. Your problems are let me give you some analysis. Your problems are that's what you say. This year, your analysis by free SHS. Analysis no. Enipa 71,000 nika krebi eguso. And spaces category A. But Endra, analysis for the selection of the way no. From almost first to sixth choice, no, NEPA 351,000 in a Chusu category A schools.
Wow.
So you see the competition in the category A schools. As 300 what I would do is me the data no. The minister and as a director general man we are coming the data and Bible before we do the placement. 351,000 people are competing for 71,000 spaces.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Wow. I hope you understand. So that is the main reason I have come here to explain the issues with you. Then you know the problem some of us are going through.
I feel we know I expand the schools, no. DSC before floor, e-blocks and renovations near there air cost will be still I a problem. So I don't
No, the spaces are more done. But other schools, a lot of people don't really like it. My main control.
Schools do I
me statistics because I me PhD. Legon. Into me or Isa. The statistics that me. Share we are finding saying the spaces available. Spaces available. As of now, more are coming. Even some 11 schools be crab bar. Yen for Monk. Wow. As of now, we have 544,000 plus 3,000 school spaces be at that order. I to say 571,000. Now, mostly no. Your placement now. More than some 10 to 15% and qualify. What you say? It will reduce the number to even to be at 500,000. Now after it be at 500,000, you placing people now. You say more than 10% do not go to the school.
Okay.
It's about 25% of such candidates do not go. If you get to 25% in the Grana, 25, but now here, the spaces that will be there. This year we are projecting about 488,000 against 444,000. About more than 60,000 spaces will be available. That is the projection that we have actually made. And the spaces are there. Share my main cultural Borga analysis. Do you know say is it St. Anne's and that's one of the school Borgese or it's one of the Borga Tanga girls. In Nipa 184 in the Chusu. Almost requested in Nipa more than 500. See the spaces are there. But I saw what the
yeah.
Share Yemfan say KTI Mosi way. Unu say Hona Manfu Chusu pa. Nipa 35,000 in the Chusu Kumasi Technical Institute.
Okay.
Kumasi schools, a lot of people choose the Kumasi schools.
Okay.
In 2 years analysis now, the spaces are more than what the children that are available. But just any school no kitwe be in a amount for epe. So that is a problem that we normally have.
Private schools, more new amunkita ho die to say.
So far we are not allowed to place people into the private schools.
To the private schools.
That is a placement policy.
Taxi our private schools also benefit from the system. Government says private sector is the engine.
Me pacho ura mufa kamenya unzo any policy implementation and me a policy implementer me a policy implementer so I'm not a policy maker. You understand what I'm trying to say?
And this one says I've been trying since Thursday to get access to check the CSSPS verification for my son, but to no avail. The system says you will be sent access code.
Okay. Let me. I think that we no money. No, your friends saying MTN for no problem. So that at a point in time, they very internet answer but I think that they have resolved the problem. Internet should go into the system.
Okay.
But none of other networks are working. Your friend is saying that Vodafone and Airtel are working, but MTN they're having a problem with it.
School was St. Peters.
Pajuana.
Oh, okay. And Alfred Boy said, "Me chairman." Alfred Boy, good morning, your classmate. Okay, lawyer and even some country was a brofono dorsum. Danty, our phone here, so to me, a day, a baffom. Now, Oras Arbedia console, has a or 1 or 2 questions, via on also at the Kahua, what they going on, so 1 or 2 questions via the Kahua. We answer who can have my friend, mommy. I think last year pressure I can no pressure I never battle.
Starting also about numbers because parents of one son torn. 7 period. 7 period. Make a bank of 4 years, but make a new quadrant 7 period. And then my yen a day no. Yeah, 2,000 over 2,000 things at a time. We did 24 hours. It's all back one that's a would mean to number them to know your best from media. What it is? Don't call me. What a man kai, me chomusa dono. And I'm over a boy. A chomusa don't never be brilliant to make at the Montron to na more pesa so do. And I'm with I seen media, we me musa the question. Yes, selection 7 to the beer. I will only be a year and various I will be irresponsible. I will only be on swa ya na omunimu genuinely no omunimu say the city omutomunyo bia ma ne mwa wo mo what I say eti o ma makacha kwade say oh the co teacher ni be bia ma eti e be say so did the teachers no so say be make wa bo cha kwara de no unimu akwara no the capacity wunim interest enti wa unu say akwara yin ne modemo ne nkosoro akwara you say wo pepresek obepopokuare apa disco obkoye science akwara so mu say wa ya ade 22 e wo so timi ka chese dabi wa ho ode ni ho saa say teacher for na am wa yen a problems ne be doso pa amofa me say me secondary school be kwai opokuare the school mofa oh no kwa this school Ghana jam be next week the 70th anniversary okay father look obi opokuare bia nim this father look amofa jejejejai wonu be go through be bia kwata beje so no achem obi ehedi we makama no wo ma wunti
opokuare say the oto atade enko
what you say enti mesre esa na eba minu mark won so a school ad wo de beba no e say computer say computer ya do de be roma na be say apiaba eto akoko choose 5 class A schools wa na konya 24 a mofa asemato pepe eti e besre awofo na am what time ya ka munimu na say munya time amoma no
but god in asem bi nso a waka a ehia pa ye say ope school say ya kese no bi akọ na ofa day a eboa nti awofo no nso nhya no nso say e bia na day akwara no benya kwan awuram e wo bra school no ben na ye school a eye kese a na ho nso wa hwe because yes we go fast school kese wo baabi e bi nso e bi ben na boarding no one qualify but day no na ko benya kwan awuram mi say eboa
abofo obeti santase okopukuare also per boarding
you see
so what I see in fact me say me ko pokware me na me santas ba me ko boarding
okay
but that na pressure no wo from e chase say the pressure na wo so no mo fa ehu etie hwehwe ba bia wo ben ya bisku wo hono asa akwara beti akodi amane nko
do you still believe say god ba bia ya dre say nkwala dodo no qualify for science na your school so no your capacity no ene niam e de betro ma de no wo form a ye abolish double track na ye inform mra form wo any other subject
yes and a crime masa mufa a crime number 2 double track no boni be ni wo
boni be anim me see last year wo for na pushi double track
double track no boni be ne wom enti no anse bia mo fa me the double track ne de se class A schools no ye be ni double track ayenye because the moment you be try class A schools ni na no amofa the next 10 years we be share the number of medical doctors pharmacists be produce more Ghana yenye ne sa because amofa the likelihood say we be call primary college akwa science about prescribe science akwa science so betimi qualify be medical student and about be pharmacist amofa a 90% higher than obi a obekọ Madam Menka, but for secondary school. It's as about oh, it's him normal. We should think through it. There's nothing wrong with double track. And I say, be any year, or be and then time difference be any. It's young church, now, say class A schools in now. Hey, Amofa, media class A schools, no, any triple track or power back and one. Because when double track and triple tracker standard at Upokware will remain the same standard.
Yeah, the same standard. The same
but who don't pay 1,000 kogu esase botefu it will be the standard of esase botefu yeah any standard for pokware me wan no ye standard amagana akonanimu a ye pokware standard ye presec standard ye St. Peter standard what I say me say schools me sapa na me biasa me say me pe man ko pokware me ko pokware
okay
what is the kind I say presec I say St. Peter's per school oh yes me kwa be schools am me pe ano no opokware presec and yes and St. Peter's me pomasem ma oh standard no ho me gire say okwa ade side like the same standard okwa achimota the same standard but okwa ade no so a ye wo problem amofa pa ye nko parliament ni ye nhwe Ghana efise Ghana baaye parliamentarians are Ghana, ministers are Ghana, various appointees are Ghana. You tell research, I didn't schools of free mobile. Yes. Once in a while, Ubenya at Chelsea. At Chelsea, be a papa from Kandapa. I just almost once a while, be a papa film. But to draw none, Mufa, or more discourse.
God, Mamma, for so I know kakra. When ye serial callers asem, we are off our mamma ebeko a year senior high this year. Na more engineer maybe a seer. Me money pabe 5 be quiet, Gina of work and name no mabusa questions. Na no a year no dear my ye any more ye anti Unia was in be and farmer near Chrom office or now the call. 0245638748 and friend me can say unu bi e na aircro ofo aneba ekobi ana kwada ono anka say ekobie 0245638748 and 0508346915. Hello, morning.
Hello, good morning.
Radio no was wrong, man, confirm. Okay, Udin.
Now your friend Mr. Machi.
Now,
the question is, the ban school to see you okay. Young Yamam. You should call the machine. But buy high school, so. It's many things. And also,
Mr. Machi Tobuasi, Abutre. Akwadano beko afia iwo memeboa. Okay. Enti oko hwe portal na so no schools a choose yenya ne de ama no.
Daddy kura.
Okay. O akwanya se obesesa enti Tobuasi busa second question no.
Second question is the program make my sana na.
The program no eno so akwanya se obesesa no.
Mo akwanya se mesesa.
Ai.
Okay.
Senya no na ofire.
Okay.
Okay. Enti ora sasu mensa be yi ano e de ama ye da se genuine question schools are fire no fa kono ngo oduma ase wi ase ne ama ne kuma ase no ne ade enya de a wo hwe amwa no enti obetumi asesa na ne course no nso a fire no obetumi ase I think say we here. Hello, morning.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir. This is Bell here.
Okay.
Me pacho me bano or share I didn't know you're correct, but there was an initial mistake by the teacher. Although of the big video, and there's a day school at Usu, which he cannot go. So can I get the opportunity to change it to a nearby school?
Okay, alright, Max. As you mentioned, no, the amount. school a yɛde ma no baabi a yɛde ɔfaeɛ no ne teacher no na ɛboa no ma no faeɛ but ɔwofoɔ no ho ne sɛ ɛyɛ mistake ɛsiane sɛ ɔbɛn school bi a obetumi atwu so na nka bi watena ɔwofoɔ no koraa nkyɛn na wakɔ obetumi asesa na that's the question. Hello, morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Odin Openi.
Daniel.
Mamintio.
Pacho, it's schools no, me bano first two schools no. Test message na me nyaaye no. I me pacho test message na means I ensure can say me message so other schools need the issue but first two ensure.
First two schools na ma.
Pacho there.
Okay, why you know just once and why you know twice and still ama?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm automatic note of the brain
and show us so okay. And schools no me no ama ne line no a drop it. Your family no account no ramax assuming say yan. We no near TNS schools no choose yan. Two of the schools ama. Hello, morning. Morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, morning. On Timenka. Hello, morning. Hello. 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 Yemfafofro. Hello, morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Mete won come I'm into you. Before we know for the abuse. Hello, morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Mamintio.
Yes, friend, Auntie Matilda. Me bano message na mo send no. Nini na school no aba but omacho BBB e wo mu. No ye see ase because first school no offer wo A. But no so no omacho B. And na second school no so offer wo B and no to B. C D no so ye D. Nini na ye BB. And na fourth one oma change no. School no offer fourth one oma change no be akọ first no. And into I'm this.
Okay, me da say. Ora Max assume say he's in some nano mommy.
Mama started free the okase BB. Ya ka BB na but be either boarding or day.
Okay. And to who be a day, who be a boarding. Okay.
It's sanity. Because on message boarding. E ka day. What you say because what's it? That is the status that you show. Test message don't mean your body in full because one space and into me occupied. That's why I said B or D. That's how it is.
Madam, what the BB in our boarding 1, 2, 3. Okay, for the account to us, my.
Well, the first one because the wrong schools. Sani pa Quentina. Yede sa innovations eba enu ntina yese mo wakwenya se mo beko mo school ma rectify you know inti sometimes we you mistake say ya na you at least you do juma papa magana mine because
answer for
and I say day school no kind we have also realized some problems because we have about 2 districts that more those school no they couldn't access their day school. Into your bonus, so headmaster no. Headmaster will rectify the mistake and bring it to us. For example, New Jabin, I think New Jabin North or New Jabin South. They are having a problem and a problem also at Western region. Okay. We have also one problem. It's a peculiar problem that we also know. In Ashanti region too. I think yesterday one person also reported to me. He said Efijase or something like that. One of the districts. We are rectifying all those mistakes.
Okay.
Yes. And Oka said the first 2 choices no.
Yeah.
Or no so beti no rectify. They should test through the short code.
Okay.
Na say your friend is saying changes no ya effect ya na.
Okay.
Why?
These are the questions about it.
Yeah, these are the questions that.
Ramax assume some menu anu aso be twa to ne mfa nkomo no mre na we are ayani awofo na we. Tinyame adoma na mo da be na mo release results na nkasa.
To be very frank with you, we will release the results before the 4th of April.
Okay.
4th of April, that's at Nombeko School.
Okay.
We will release it before the 4th of April.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. My bones only Juma.
Me that's
Yeah, froze why I fa.
Me that.
Oh. Never fro. Fro I have. We reckon it's scared to be here. No, they know was also for money pressure, sir. Yeah, I am home for commercial break here, but you better so.
Hey, why fish some you would know it? And the man who say I can once a moon. Who can papa can see ya no baha, none nasa tataya, or Casano didn't Sakatana no. Anne, but we didn't say Papa. But to the Mokanina, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsules at aroma, and I'm a pomodressa. Wow, why a nice Sankasa, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsules. And Yama, why you come apart? A woman bought your dear for Sunday with the Pedriano. Now, a boss is a bro, I want to chew hypertension, a tick or restaurant, will be a charge of 10 temper. Gas is yam e makura amania muhunu mafichi kromo nyina etuatwa wobuakura wadware wieno afa na ho ye ne hene enti asno Spanish ginkgo capsules ana Spanish ginkgo eno de ye nnuanu nura watwe free ginkgo biloba eno soya oil mu na eboa emerima momutimi jom na so ye pa ye adwuma emma wadwum so da ho Martin say yesi eye anti-aging and ama good retentive memory na ye ton Spanish garlic mixture ene Spanish ginkgo capsules no wo he Antec Herbal Center for ene ye enye na pharmacies chemical herbal shops eno an some for 0266 11 41 11 apemfu abato mo manufo no kwada wo nimfedum yenu enka ho FDA agi edwedie krato yi atum edema garlic bitters ya menum ye no ama ahode fufo bia ba minsimi mo entimi do bram ye ni aguro bi ne hede obedi first akosia body be wo so a namba bu o ebisa me mama gbadema garlic bitters ya prekoso wo mo no ewura me nipadua mu ebusu mi immune system etimi nantio bitumriko me ye dwumo me di agro me edema garlic bitters sa enun kwa na prekese fremu no ahode die so obi anim wo die bese bramie ni agro na hade na agro no ye pilolo na sa jack where are you wo die premi hana menka bibi ngu wasu oh correct eyo dewu fine na unim yare anya homreti ni ayesi abosa na sene gbadema garlic bitters the only garlic bitters ya prekese wo mu no abeka nya se dia e na ase ankoma fan care ventures limited ya wo dia ba ama apete okanshi drug lane na boache Kingswalk Freedom Pharmacy ni all herbal shops net to 40 frekoto bi 027 242 2242 the dem garlic bitters prekase garlic wom
still Franco Trading your phone papa fie Franco Trading Enterprise our phone BB say yes Samsung Nokia Itel Infinix iPhone Huawei ebia our original laptops and desktop computer and phone accessories USB cables phone cases power banks hands-free chargers ne antiviruses Franco your noa TV saba 32 and 43 inch Franco TVs no any da ho yana jodie say grade the ohia of Franco bia otumi turn online auto free francotrading.com and now download the Franco app no to phone so free Google Play Store and Apple App Store adia auto no online bia wonya 30% discount the auto bia or the bro baby awo shishe Franco Trading our Facebook page no and all more than 100,000 likes no Shanensuo Franco Facebook page no now more than 100,000 likes no Franco Trading Enterprise head office Wadabraka and Roxy Cinema bus stop no ne din hwani mu branches no so bi wo Circle Osu Tema Medina Hacho La Paz Kasua and Ghana for 9 nyina and free 0555 939311
Hey unyam kawe ni mfili yes kawe fuela me de guman Gold Super XP Ron 95 aya one additives papa bi enese ne bobedi debio Gold Super XP Ron 95 on aye higher grade fuel nanso ne buone normal fuel ne ye pepepe o ma sheda ye nsania enwentemu nti eboa ma osiesika ene sanso hohuru engine ne mu yifi bi efrim ka ne woso nti we nyina echi no ne buone normal fuel ne ye pepepe kai say additive diesel XP so ho nti chese bibi wu ehun hia say driver bia beka se wo sika extra bia kwaje high grade fuel goal ya ye ni nyina
Goil good energy
White
Every Ghana my this year, Musum Putin Tony, enemy were drawn was swa if we tinated her center hoa, Bedemam. Your friend tinated West Bow Capsule, Coco Nado Crow, who is in a yoya, we yamaneti, and I say a Jumadinti, a mat what I say, I'm a when you see problema, who here tinated West Bow Capsule, car when Shana, what's your shade, and I'm soon the own me now nice one, who here tinated West Bow Capsule, will be a honor Coco, on to me, Embo, and Yadia was away, Minyabima, who here tinated West Bow Capsules, tinated West Bow Capsules, a tinated Herba Center, and Aquafaba.
Hey, tinated ambassador, no, I know what's you, and your miss students, I may use to laptop, many tell me who are you, I didn't use me West Nance and a man who must make DNA.
Many are buying Casacra, who here tinated Hayan Herba Capsule, Hayan Herba Capsule, and no Enebejo. So what's my computer if you be brave? I'm not when you're a new problem, who here tinated Hayan Herba Capsules.
Hayan capsules?
Yes, tinated Hayan Herba Capsules.
I dear me, Papa, what driver at later, Ache and Najo, our own who I see you. Any minya bem or pusan and Niman and Yaqua own shin, and I said in a bedroom in a busia.
Ayo, tinated Hayan Herba Capsules, and no Enebejo when you were busia. A barber bomb hobby, every and near the Ankitingetia, I don't call anywhere busia. Wow, wash your space, Ache, among who are dear, and now already was all the book in the when him, and now who are dear wetty, we are tinated Hayan Herba Capsule. A draw was swat, tinated Herba Kruya, Aquafaba, or Diabro, say M1, Nancy when you so, Emma when you so now, and be when you so jam, who are dear. Tinated Westbow Capsules, and it's tinated Hayan Herba Capsules. Etu Simono, ne view when you so high.
Electricity. That was so ne, macho, Medi, Nira. Yana udisa. Hey, na malaria na fahia mutu awaria momonia jisano.
Adom malakio mesha ewo hwe malaria ent na yeso nchew.
Ye kwa test edu mu pe enye num adom malakio mixture. Eni gina malaria body weakness yo tiredness yo hwim ye nyina ho atoye ntam kura. Na adom natural tonic a esisi ha yisu ye.
Adom natural tonic nso. Ye num to ya ye ntimi nidie. Eno na ya num bie didi a ye ho tayen sa no.
Adom natural tonic. Minya ni na mentimi die menum bie bono me taisa mo ho aye fe pa ene ya mepe biato ni nyina apemfo abatan ya wo mo modufo ne nkwada wo ni fie dunsia nka ho e wo pharmacies chemical herbal shops dodo a ko dependable herbal home Medina New Road Greenhouse anane branch wa ka so opposite there to international school 024 2223 555
FDA ahwehwe sa ejedi nkrato mu age atum se eye
Ade pano no kofa bae wasan de 3CP papa ebebua efie bia aba mese ade pa de etwamu da wo de 3CP egu nso mu dware a ebo ho ban efi muamoa ho fa 3CP efren so hohoro wanu anopa bia na ma wo se ho ban wonu aduane na eja ana enso hye ehyewo a fa 3CP efren so fifa so eno ano no wo hyewu wi a fa 3CP efra enso fifa so na bebua obebre 3CP ehye pimples empompo ekro na ekumkro enimrimu ya wonso 3CP so de enye na wo drugstores bia mu atufo ade pharmacy ene SGSSB ene hwani mu okanshi fre 0302 664 832 kumasi ade pharmacy e wadum ene Hello FM ene hwani mu 3CP efie bia hia 3CP bambo.
Yo, wake up to a fresh morning. National Agenda, your #1 morning show.
Abusuafo ya namo ase afi ye kwa anim abanafa le obokrata na bako FM na afi
me ba ko FM a Atta Mills refuses to die.
Okay.
And what the new weekend crusading guide enemy.
Nice headline.
Yeah.
Nice.
And mama fa sa story no amount. Na emra shibegafo ya omo wodom kese afa enipa 9. And a woman sponsor private members motion. E de komra shibegwemu se wamo enti abedwekuo by partisan na chese amanyoku akese mienu no omunyina obia wo mu bi na wamo nye hwehwemu fiko ngosi ase e kwan a efa so a Professor Mills ya sabdane no otia konwa so se mampani owuye na enipa a wamo sponsor bill emotion no eye nsawam adoagire mrahebedwani majority chief whip Honorable Frank Anodompre afei Honorable Habib Idris ono eye second deputy majority whip majority whip near was second deputy wo oh okay and second deputy majority chief whip MP for Tolong and na employer so mrahebedwani
so omyemi ba ko ye e friend say aya was west go MP e friend say
Sarah Malasa oh okay kama enti mpraye so mra shebedwani David so ansa opoku aka OPK aha ono so ka ho ena papa tintin kakraka yi a wo yi Greater Accra Regional Minister free one wo hoyi tema central mra shebedwani yifs ni Noy Hansen not ono so ka ho nipa nan ena omode motion no akọ enti wo se wo mo esre Mr Speaker se honorable house yi wo mo emomodin a na wonte sa abedwako no na wonye hwehwemu ekwan a efa aso adekura ekokofa Professor Mills wo ba ya na Ghana fo nka bi nhemu July bosome de to so aduonu enan 2012 ofiri mu ewo 37 abanya sabia enti eno ena the new weekend crusading guard HRS at Mills refuses to die no
owengu na abibi wo hefa enred voice bi I say na otwi mienu ni en NDC for launch at Mills the heritage the ben
yeah the omone kokko ani do hokon ayi no ho logo no ho
na former president John Dramani Mahama ekokasa ase no say this is the first time wakasa after the death of Professor Mills am for kansemu was said that no wokọ adwuma na wokọ adwuma no na wo pese wokọ sra Professor Mills no pese wokọ no ho into catch then chief of staff so won catch so be ba no ho no was you and was and crabbe say won wan kasa no Professor Mills no edan obetu kwan inti edan anopa no o dwumadi base wudi into be ma ono John Mahama no akokosi na nan ana John Mahama see you what enti anche ana chief of staff na Fred John Mahama say Professor Mills a collapse otobaha otopiti amed na 37 na that time no John Mahama no any former president bi eye meeting e John Mahama office that time no enti ye ka say de John Mahama e de John Mills atoka mu quote ayi nyina no no one former president ni dem a the office mu ye meeting it will be no wrap it up no wie ye no and was a friend the office for nyina to prepare them abufa somebody interview we be boss our voice to prepare them say Professor Mills a collapse at 37 to no will be jaw mo akọ to say the Jesus Christ ewuye yi ha woka say me kwa mi nyam ho sa na konkro bebe wo prepare wo maka che say me ba be 37 no e ho na ko san baaye aden a Professor Mills ebu was how can prof die
mama nkwa ma no so around odom pre emrahye bedwani wo Ghana mrahye bedwafie de ma ensanwa do agirifo wono mu asabre wo mo eka se Professor Mills ni wo ye hwehwe mu no opani eka ho na ehefo no ne wo mo akabom ye ono mo ai wodom kase nko afa na dom kuma afo no bi efra opani ye mo ache
amofa mejunso
boko de
o nyame adum nyame de ache na mpacho oso
me hoye nyankopon adaroma ade ache ni ayebedi ho nkomo eye nei ade a Ghana fo dodo no ahwe animu ache papa yi wei yenhwehwe mu ebinum sese kura de ase omo ka se ache dodo ntinka yenyi ani emfiri ho de na asa akonya ne asemi foforo bi
oh amofa edi kind of me pese me kanipe face esen ko 40 asiese Professor Mills no ye mampani onye obi ehunu akeke oyo mampani ana asamia ya twe ne basade ya twe akanka egidi ese emrason 10 years almost 10 years there areho na ye di sabio o mining na ase sunka bi ana we so na ko ba se enam owu ni hu ya wo ni areho na for mani no mum na asem no pagya na kwakwa bibie ho mfie dudie ye gidi ye se emre twemu a fine ama sabio ya paper busianfo ni Ghana for anywa mfie emra society ye sa investigations na nipa naya ya file motion minority for no nipa binim so yeah ye gidi ye se but ye ntimi ni ye ni muamuni
nti no no kwa de nya de di be cancel the fact kesi ne say on the records ya file and bra me ami fi mu pantai e call speaker ho and make sure say we file motion the FA ye bia ya speaker so motion enti ye wie nim say ye di agro ne be hyehyɛ so na ye di hu abobo titru na yetimi esi mi papa de puma sibre na enra somebody be call so me say Professor Mills me brother MP sorry kasa me say kasetia me bebre kasa some poto na for fidi kase so amanati ase say enye ebusia asem ne ye ka ade ne ekọ beyond ebusia obia and dispute say or your brother no brother relation obia and dispute but come on, no, Mampenina, all the goodies that come with the presidency, you know, or they were enjoying as a family and as a brother. No? Until I say, the man is a state property. It is to say, you know, it goes beyond the Busian. I'm a fact, and we are paying all their platforms. We won't go for war, more party, we move your more friend. I catch them and say, Massa, I deal with you. Ye dream be you when you by nimsa the more ye in same bebre beba na oshtie stories no bi mo kan ya mampani ye say ambulance na si ho near na ko ship 4x4 mu ambulance e si ho afi ye de ni call say battery nya adwuma ye de ni kokodu 37 ye de ni call maternity ward in some deja amma openi na tia sam no ye ntimi kan man wie ye amofa empo court oni petimi wu sometimes even beyond 10 years court timi ma order for the body to be exhumed say enu na be boama ya kan some na ma de pay ya court gives this order. There are so many cases I did me aside inti you ever say ni Professor Blake President the good prof ni and man into the one to say he shouldn't get excessively emotional about this matter. He gets so emotional. Say, oh, nipa no wu Germanica. Yes, wu, but no, mampeni. Na mampeni they establish an existing protocols. I additional. Ampeni pa the protocols is one na. Gain a buy yentia. Utie time ya really company no from seat of government. I could do 37 na the besi ye me ka busia for ya wo no efi nyesu ehunu bi fimu because he's not the only president you about being president be then no mo anye ni years ya treaty no na omo ya very worried o show mo platforms nyina and I am homa and na adwuma na calls messages are then mo nja send maninka na me su bi say usafo e shemo se bibia ni ho amudi sie a bibia ni ho amudi sie Ghana for fa papa yi wo hu a adenti na ese ha mo say pese hwehwe mu ko hwe in summer fa papa ni wo hu up to this time ubuso almost asem we a omutimi ma wanu yi bia ndra me say me na ma no guso american amfa me ku aso bua ndra the speaker ho wajitum on be admiti motion ye hwe ni mu fre na kosi next week bia. We expect that motion will be advertised on the other paper. That we fix a day for the debate. The debate we form the committee. The family, no, we respect the family of the late prof, the old prof. We respect the family. We are not rubbing this emotionally in their faces. Say, I'm sorry, but I can't want them. But the furniture, the the professor is an asset of the country. He became the head of state. And once he becomes head of state, he's no longer a property of the family, the entire nation, the family. And set records, now let the process begin. The process is started. Na started at to microphone, started to busa microphone. Begin as the woman be a near tribu piano about the Gibra Amagana for swimming.
Said you okay, ne brother, my handsome page up, and you anyway, any kind or say, or a autopsy report, no cry, some more here. Monsabeka, and Vano Asakra, Akosite, or GB Dankwedu, Sunny dear by Moan Casamon Crawford, so Mon to me and Shimo. What they are not better, San Seven no, Dientina, Assessor Professor Mills at the end of your name, or GB Dankwedu, the end of the infant ones.
I'm a friend, Janimo Nemumbu. A community, it's a fact. Where in your Bosumuka, say you were JB Dankwa, mean Kabusia 4 year war. JB Dankwa as some way in a given yawno, as some new court. Now your mum ran over share or the 93, I think or the 93, 1 or 2, thereabout. A cassette parliament, yen to mean can as some war court, and then it turns out to pre-judicial. Into Yamra Nankasa's regulations, the regulatory activities in Parliament. A man who finds out some work court a young can be the bit inside. That's the first point. Second point, Nipa they are not the same, and that is why he's not getting it. It's not like you play equality, where you Rashid the journey, where you Omanfm, into the conditions of service of the two personalities. JB Dankwa Mills, the good prof. You bottom line. But one was a president, one was a member of parliament. But could be a court which can was some. But could be any court. If you're not your from Tuncheng, you to report of autopsy report. And one of the person is son, only in our dream, in Yanakasia, only in our dream we don't hear some year come. It is not just about the autopsy report. Yes, yes, your autopsy report. He should keep it. You're starting investigation on Fambra. But the issues we are raising, it's not just about the autopsy report. And you know, na ambulance, and a mampeni, when you baby call, you me are not in the share 4x4 more now. Is that no cry and you no cry? And you know, cramp to say. The ambulance makes it so not ye back to the fish one. I didn't know the ambulance is one, ye back to the fish. And you know, Chris, Mampini when the baby call. I'm about me, Abusian Cassetia. And the question will be 37, no? And look on maternity ward now. When I am some I see a busa, no Chinabi Mampini Kunya sooner be says CBMA. Where I am Sana Ho, I yes, you am my. He should broaden his horizon of reason. No, he should on Jai's idea. I say, okay, can't some other say, yeah, you did choose your this year. But I don't want to say your mind this year. We just say, can't now because I could be a book, be a rock of bomb, muso, and rap on a platform in now. On a platform in now. As I comment to you, somebody is so worried. And I mean, someone said, so the anyone would see, I didn't think I money hammer. So somebody said, Papa, the BBC saying, see. And the BBR song, yeah, calling for proba. Moon poker number 2 months, America, the Kanakas and private soon you see it. Now you see it, that's as the moon BBR body see. That's someone in said BBR a coachma, BBR coy, and my worry. But I don't need me, Odimatem 10 times, Odimatem and ne, Odimatem watcher, and your ideas I do about baby abem. I tell you, I am pure to Yen, and your idea about baby abem. You have a cost one make it yourself. Motion will be taken, we'll move the motion, the debate, and we'll get to a conclusion of this matter. It is only a 10 old, the normal was and Pebby on the summer catcher, no one jumper among giant. Now, as I draw equality, JB Dankwa, dear Professor Mills, the dear, no, on no crowd cited these two examples, and I said the second because somebody can't come. Tiny upon you, the circumstances surrounding that they're different, totally different. So you cannot treat the two as same. And I say, no, nobody can catch you. But I quite some more court on Kenny. It is court on Kenny. Oh, yeah, then comfort us and so called such a probe. Simple, yeah.
A trouble how Boya say, motion be at the coyer, speaker admit it. That more now, one more times, I'm used to a honor idea. We know a because saying, you and I will be better to me. Back from the speaker side.
And I give a human face to it, and yes, as administratively, a baby, and yet money speaker say, as a BIA trauma and it is motion cockake. The SCA BIA, Missing Simu Pampan Econ Ho, ye hwe animu motions are minority for no are signing in now motions bi o wa wo hwe na nisu kwa na ye onwa ni nyina sabi Mr. Speaker admit ye hwe animu say what is good for the goose is good for the gander yen hwe say obepopulity and bra mi sinu pampani mi ko di hun kita ho later mi san ko ho biem there was a confirmation so Musaka inti we don't expect anything than say you be admit motion here advertise it mean can say on admit it but a drew sa brain so ade say ye bia so no ye be inti you be able to train to get to the conclusion of this matter but I'm confident that the motion will be admitted especially in the spirit of ensuring that this rumor mongering in Samaye can be brave as some said there is a huge public interest in this matter and the speaker I'll be very surprised so because on the motion we into
my final question now you come away and run away say ye hwehwe mu nyina kokowia emfaso ben na oman no ebenya wo
amufa ma adwini mu ene me nkrofo ni menuano mo ade ba ko edi kan ni say we are engaging in what we call social engineering as a country. We are building a democracy. We are building institutions. We are building practices. First point. Inti say ekobasa azumi without admitting say ekobasa Suswampa na mampeni na suye ye wo standby ambulance na ya he ambulance na e wo ho na enye adwuma na so na esi ho na battery sabio any ambulance so it will become a big lesson for us sir at any material time ambulances provided for these public officers regularly we have to check the state of the ambulance. As somebody see, is it true say you're rushing to maternity ward and so that the question arises at the presidency, you need first aid or presidency one so that it will not only serve current administration and future generations, they will use it as a roadmap. So actually way in a fast so and I can't wait so in a fast so I said the same previous say a man penny once upon a time in our body policies of the country, and therefore those protocols will be improved. Secondly, it will also feed into the history. So indeed, when you idea see and it will end all the rumor mongering. Say based on pure and patriotic investigation about the and this idea winning. So these are very important lessons and other inherent lessons that BGDA said. It will also give people the opportunity. One of them around the presidency, up to now, they will not have the opportunity to purge their emotions. They are looking for this opportunity to speak up. They have a more opportunity to speak. Now, the Kenyan Kanfuano, I get a lesson for the corporate entity called Ghana.
Nidin ede owura ano dompre brashe bedwani edema some adwejuri both Professor Mills and JB Dankwa Edu died under the regime of the NDC. If the state has failed to do proper investigations, the NDC government must be blamed. Yo, Yati. And this one says YAB Newsweek reported in 1987 that a distant relations of a president who died over 100 years wanted an autopsy. The speculations was that they could get results from the hairs of even after so many years of his death. And we dear young Kobe be 10 years in one penny way. Every bian and sat between a car. Na as some no ras are be there can say Rajon Dramani Mahama. I did two no say no can.
That fateful day I had been alerted that I will be asked to act because Prof was likely to travel to Nigeria. I was informed by his secretary, Sir James Bebakumensa, that he had requested specifically that I stand in for him at the official launch of the Brand Ghana project, which was to take place at the International Conference Center. I attended that function with the Chief of Staff, Mr. John Martin Newman. Upon our return to the castle, which at that time was still then the seat of government, as I proceeded to my office, I asked Chief of Staff Martin Newman to inform Prof that I was going to cross over and see him to discuss a few important issues after meeting with a former president who was waiting in my office. Moments after our return, the Chief of Staff called me frantically and said that Prof had been rushed to the 37 military hospital in an emergency. I wrapped up my meeting with the former president and prepared my staff to rush to the hospital. It was then that Sir James Bebako Mensah entered my office and delivered the devastating news. Prof dead. How? How can Prof die?
Oh, Martin. Or put him in the idea.
Or put him in the tell you, I said to go
I will fed the
there's a verdict.
That fateful day, I had been alerted that I would be asked to act because Prof was likely to travel to Nigeria. I was informed by his secretary, Sir James Bebako Mensah, that he had requested specifically that I stand in for him at the official launch of the Brand Ghana project, which was to take place at the International Conference Center. I attended that function with the Chief of Staff, Mr. John Martin Newman. Upon our return to the castle, which at that time was still then the seat of government, as I proceeded to my office, I asked Chief of Staff Martin Newman to inform Prof that I was going to cross over and see him to discuss a few important issues after meeting with a former president who was waiting in my office. Moments after our return, the Chief of Staff called me frantically and said that Prof had been rushed to the 37 military hospital in an emergency. I wrapped up my meeting with the former president and prepared my staff to rush to the hospital. It was then that Sir James Bebako Mensah entered my office and delivered the devastating news. Prof dead. How? How can Prof die?
Then the Vice President, Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama. And I don't know around 5:30, Ecobo 6 and 1, yes, then I was will be to me take over and say vacuum. Oh, a baho, as I say, will be take over as president. And Yamano Quine said, Unsai, Nan Insai, no much now or Casano, and what this has mean so a tuja.
And so I call on all of you to let us rally together at this fine moment.
Let's rally together at this fine moment. Abria, Niamana Kuko ye.
We start at the Tuntum. A fine moment, ma'am. But before I bedrew horror. John Mahama book or what was defending?
My first coup d'etat.
My first coup d'etat. Or call launching with US now. I'm for bad bang. Or buying that bang and na. And that was say, and a Professor Mills Fremo. Or call launching book no 15th July 2012. It was US. My first coup d'etat no. Or launching on 15th July, it was US. And Obada Bang, and as I asked him to see. Now, Mufa, Commander in Chief of Ghana Armed Forces. I catch I will say we will 2 pine. Program Bureau Kusina 9. And check and yes, our friend, what catch I will say, Papa not to pity and not to come who you 37 hospital. Bibian to me and pursue. Say Jamitin one a dear, and another friend was say at the same. My 37 was a war back. Say this is the iron machine. Former president so called known in Dinkomo. Every year was any your master mean in apple. I had to been in an sen. Yamia to man now if you be near bay, you be meeting no. And internet, your best at be a bear no. Guest of honor ban or the baby. Musa me a man Casamfa digitization who oh Matti into no majatun. Many nipa bay and a beba. At a maximum 30 minutes, no my Vietnam come baby. What I make say need wrap it up. And I just had it here. Now, boss at the car by bucket and the other go. oh put me wrap up oh we ya no asa friend staff
no so
me holiday department yes ye da so be ya na akwasa no hospital it's all friend staff prepare wo say and I know prepare mo say afedie afe me di no be president me vice president be mu how you go to call me that change it's protocols na say mo say sanu ana me ntia se
no or to actually answer na wako
say
the office ho no say I was so no mo kasa so e bi emergency say na abanti me kwaba de mo fetch na me kwaba yeah, no, na preparing of stuff.
Okay, cry.
Yeah, beba umuno.
Ujari kwa hado humbe pi.
What do you say? Na especially winning condition woman. Edru ha ye normal niama. Say me ye meeting. Me wrap up. Oh wrap up. Third that debu ha. Wo wrap up. It can take minutes. Can take like 10-15 minutes. So maybe 30 minutes wrap up. Wrap up and it take how long? You see? Say Bibi here pa. And yes sir. And I see a Timmy fa chronicle of events near this year anymore. And about them Perubi, he's being gentle. And also, the Ocean say, oh, and the Ocean say, one, the Okano, as a set state, see the protocols. And then she go as I say, you should say, you are that way the better Facebook Zama on Crawford, American president, the convoy, near my womb, an advanced party, or more, but near my brave, wouldn't name
be say, with me, man, with system. Me call you and General Assembly. Nah, because far baby, me mistake. Senate Trump over. No more blockade, quino. Na me nante a te se de me free Medina me nante for Medina sa drew be 37 answer meet me twa kwan no ya block left and right na me gina ho no ofa say ne ma ye hwe di TV so de video na say wo make reference no kre
yeah
am of me say cars na eba no ebi te say de nam desert so ebi kuta koto
asem kuma ya won hihye ni ade a ye de ye empo ya hemfo nom sabe ya hemfo kane ye na hemfo ni ade omu fie ya won hihye wo ho ye wo de ohwe ohene duane so ye wo de ohwe ohene no ohene yire nom so oh yeah what the ohwe ohene yire nom de wo kwan ya fa so ya hihye ebu ha ya hihye ma ne kron eye fe ebu nso ha ya de ensure safety ani nyoma bi na ama protocol no etimi asisusu kama na and I said there cannot be a day
Say, penny be babe kasa. Na you did a microphone. Ebe share nsem no. Now the corner no ama. That day be I do lose it. Yo family the way do the be kuka mu akọ fix ni. E kura hia no se ono ka that is how protocol works. That is how protocol works. Sir, ambulance presidency na obia kotuba. What reflection? My God. Ono jo mama no, ne convoy de ne nam no. Dabe ni akotubi tuba. Apaya onidi no. Anya melso, card man. Oh dear, hey, yeah, abra.
Abra se ba wo nya sangetu wo.
Oh, I dear. Nipa ne ni nua ya no. Kasa, he died in my hands. He should be the first. Assembly 2012, 2017. You acquire Ruth Lay in a banner, I can say. Ebesi Samuel on the one who cat. Tabiani adia. I walk ne papa womb. Nah, Samuel Mills almost investigate inquest. Yeah, autopsy. Yeah, BBR report to no. At the right around the back court.
Oh, na offer the court to put that.
Yes.
Report to Amana so who you sue cause of death. Death ne bro fu pa ni hu.
Enti dia na Samuel Mills e dia emfuturo no oba betu agu nkrofo ani chesa oba betata another mpre ena JB dan kwa ni hu anu ni hu anu but you see for Samuel Mills no your state property. Oman ni nyina na ne born hoka. It's not about they may find something. They should protocol one day. Dako pe mampeni kufo. Me ko prepare me staff. Who ko prepare staff? Obia emergency down also. And I said, Professor Mills, now Tom class you'll be crossing over. I hope so. And yet 31st crossing over Nibia because it's a 31st kind of crossing over 31st December kind of crossing over now. People cross over and things change. People cross over. And that will be a wuno, and then a fine moment. Fine moment for who? Fine moment for the country. Fine moment for ABF. July na aka. Fine campaign. It was another all over. It was another all over. Sure. Which means my imagine said there could be an emergency. So me company near our ambulance, near our fire service or fire tender for emergency. Intra under no circumstance will I accept any excuse or explanation. Say never. Say hey. What? Failures system failure and yes system like protocol failure ben say one day a bar say Yen Rashid the first gentleman of the land in free her and call Nasser,
he died in my hands.
He died in my hands. Already,
at this fine moment. At this fine moment, where the whole international community is looking at us and applauding us for the beauty of our democracy, for the smooth transition that took place following the death of Professor Mills, I ask all of us to rally together and make this country what we want to do it. I cannot do it alone.
1-0 campaign.
Oba airport na o kasa no omo ma ne
kasa the doctors I just don't see my and me boss our voice on boiling point. And I make us NDC penny for be prepare na ambulance a see presidency na ebe na me say why na ye adwuma penny na adwuma na on beto fire tender ana ambulance say BBC ya de no there are companies omo wo aircraft ambulance. Edienti no mo investing in Sadia no. So that will be critical.
Yep, I left the streets.
So content.
No my helipad wo.
Helipad ten. Here. Open your kumnim aman.
I have just arrived from the US where I undertook a regular medical checkup. Thank God, everything is okay. But let me explain something. It is my tradition to have regular medical checkup in Ghana. However, my doctors felt that for one or two reasons, which required more comprehension, we will go outside the country. Now, according to the Constitution, whenever I leave the country, I have to indicate. But thanks to each and every one of you, I would urge that we continue to pray for all those who decide to go for medical checkup or to go for review.
Yeah.
We no sama no tum de ka o tama ka.
Yeah. Hey. Mpanimfoɔ a yɛatena wɔ mo no ase ayini yɛsuasua nneɛma kakra yɛawenka sɛ mpapa di 99 years ansa no ɔwu nti mimi nyinaa no ɔyɛ akɔkorɔwa dada they are seen it all ɛna ɔmbɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ nipa yare ɔde aseɛ na ɔstarte sɛ ɔkasakasa bi ayaw na ɔnka te asefoɔ virtually ɛwɔ mu sɛ nyankopɔn ne nkwa wɔ ne nsɛm ɛdeɛ na Professor Mills kasa wei ya mese bɔbɔɔ no wɔ bɔɔling point so ɛde abufuo paa kasa I sɛ ei nti monhwɛ papa wei kasa yi monhwɛ ne state ɔwɔm na politics ne election ti moda so yɛ papa yi odiom ɛyɛ menya fɛ ɛnya afɛ na me raise this issue ya fɛ na me ɛnra najo kwakɔ anyi do publicly apologized to me he publicly apologized to me so what attack me what did you matter on the names koku I don't have any issue of me or some no meka maka Oman FM we did matter mo obeye me dia yo enokra no ya na enokra no ne sa Professor Mills wo no ensampi wo ho ne titiriw esiwie ya yempese wo bra asofo achochoro twa wo mo ni e wo Ghana ha maye ntitie nyina busa efiri wan so Oman FM energy di say afa die ye pe baabi ama Professor Mills ahye by force ewo nyankopon ema ye wira fi kura se ensanifo so ho de at least ya church
de ho ene dia
yeah no am the performance akotre nyankopon san me se mo moa sa mo pe baabi ama na akotra Ghana fo akoma beto ye yem enna ye di motions esa gu Ghana fo nyina so ne central region fo so yesu ye dia real yes sanyom look ene ma bu aye du hyemu akire se wa akokɔ mo kɔ bompa ye na oje bone fafiri ye play on emotions you play on your emotions na say I'm said last election no as a 20 NDC will be saba it will be former President Rawlings before 2020 who you know within NDC circles no amo nwene kwan am befa so a
Obeye
ni wo no areho
Papa J
yes oh no amo ye ni sa se omo nya nsu yes maso ankrofobi omo ko pro NDC radio station look Ghana ye tira anye ye ya be hia nipa bi awa ya bra bomu ni ye pen so omo adwen enko wo dwen ha no omo dwen wa akwan ye be favor omo nko a omo de be ya be put the whole nation into a certain mood, very emotional mood, and a promise na mu no tiase no esenkrofo wa sympathy mano ne ho I will oya yasunje ni ediye ni sana fe o papa iwe ya na NDC esuo
for the Anas video to be shown, and that confirmed the reports that I've been having all along. Officers of customs, you are Ghanaian citizens. You have to help us to build a better Ghana. But if this is the kind of behavior, this is the kind of attitude that you have, you are not helping us in any way. Indeed, today, I came to express my disgust and my revulsion at the way some of you are helping to erode the benefits that we are making or we have to give to our people. You are
Professor Mills.
No way at Temaport.
So what's a voice no?
So what's a voice no?
E muda ho.
Ba kono akwachiri o.
Da bi enkwachiri.
But let me explain something. It is my tradition to have regular medical checkup in Ghana. However, my doctors felt that for one or two reasons, which required more comprehension, we will go outside the country. Now, according to the Constitution, whenever I leave the country, I have to indicate. Man.
Okay, and then how?
Bacha